Hey everybody, it's Istvan82. I am back. Just the microphone. Sorry about that. So you might notice some glowy tools there. Yes, I have been taking advantage of the XP farm. You'll probably notice they're diamond. That's because our original pick, when I say original pick, you know, the one I had just gotten was, oh god, what was it? Like, there's some special quality that would actually give you bonus loot. And I went to do some mining for resources, and I found a clutch of 4 diamonds. And that clutch of 4 diamonds turned into about 20 diamonds with that pick. So I did a little bit more mining once I made that, and it ended up with a whole bunch of diamonds. A whole bunch. So since I did that all off camera, I made myself one set of tools, but then the rest of it got made, and it's in here. Now, there's a lot of diamond. I'm not even gonna lie. But, and this is the part that took, hours upon hours upon hours. I enchanted everything. And I do mean everything. So, you're going to get that along with this whole world. Now, what we're going to do today, but I'm not going to show it to you. It's in this chest labeled gift. So it'll be there when you go, or when I put this world up for you. Just so you know. That's where you'll be looking for it, right there. But what we're going to do today is, guys, we need more space. A lot more space. A whole hell of a lot more space. Because, I was trying to do some arranging and I realized I needed multiple new chests. So we're going to add another level onto our home. Alright. Because, I want to be able to have this place looking nice and organized for you. Also, it'll give me a chance to reach new areas and, you know, build stuff higher. So, I think it'll be a good... will be a good. I'm going to have to get down there. I think we're on peaceful, damn it. I went on a wood gathering expedition earlier, and I keep forgetting to turn it back after I gather wood. And this pick, or this axe, unbreaking, efficiency, fortune. So sometimes it'll drop 2 wooden planks. Not a big deal. The sword, sharpness, knockback, and looting. This, efficiency and fortune. Now, like I said, this was a lot of just sitting in the map grinder. I want to grab up anything that fell down that would suck to lose. Like, well, I think I have plenty of fence, actually. Signs. I can make more signs. Why the hell am I even wasting this? It's not like I'm going to run low on resources anytime soon. Ow. I do not, however, have any armor because I thought that, it was a little bit overkill, to be honest. Though, watch this. This is funny. Yes, that amuses me more than it should. I swear to God that these animals are spawning, even though they're not supposed to. But anyway, as I was saying, the plan is going to be building up, building bigger, building better. Excuse me, I'm still awfully sick, and it sucks. It really, really sucks. But, the hell, oh yeah, back up. And I need to build up, and as I said, build bigger and better, because I need somewhere to, put my goddamn stuff. I have a ton of stuff. Alright, hold on. Gonna show you what I'm gonna do here. I shouldn't have put that. Nah, that'll be fine there. But, alright. So, once I've got one wall down, I'm going to make it creepy. Yes, that's right. They're going to be facing inward. Hey, you know what? I will put one there. Why not? Actually, no, I won't. I don't know. What do you think? Should it match? Yeah, it should match. Because OCD, OCD, OCD. Alright. Now I'm gonna... Oh, damn, I didn't realize I'd made that out of a different wood. That's gonna bother me, but I'm not gonna fix it. So, I'm gonna keep actually building equipment and out of valuable resources I find and putting in that chest. Because that's gonna be another gift to you guys. It'll be the awesome loot chest so that you don't have to... Damn it. So that you really don't have to do much work at first. I mean, yeah, the tools will run out and stuff, but I'm giving you a giant pre-created home. So I think saying that, you know, you want to start out and work your way up from scratch is pretty much out, so I don't even know if this home is awesome. I think it's one of the better things I've built, actually. So, and you can, damn it, tell me your opinion on the matter. But this home is going to get bigger, and that chest is going to get more and more full, because there's a couple things in it right now. Alright, how am I doing it? 1, 2. And... Alright. There, that looks about right. So, And I, intend to... What do I intend to do? I can't remember what I intend to do. Give me a minute. I'm not really thinking. Wooden floor. That's it. Wooden plank floor. Where's the wood chest? Right where it's always been. Lovely. Well done, James. Well done. Fuck, what the hell's wrong? Alright. Wait, I need stairs, too. Do I have stairs? Yes, I do. Awesome. Now. We're gonna... have to get up here, and I'm gonna go up one more layer. Let me not run off the edge. There we go. So, I don't know, I'm, once again, I'm gonna have a little random Istvan rant, which I'm sure you're all well aware of at this point, or how well I do those. Objectification. You know, that's where, like, when you as they say, you know, thinking of women as only, you know, an attractive object that you want to have sex with is objectification. And I'd like to point out, you know, thinking of men the same way is also objectification if, you know, you happen to be female or just interested in men. This is one of those terms that has always bothered me to some extent because, alright, let me ask you, who doesn't at some point go, wow, they look really good. I would not mind blah. Or, you know, more accurately, you should say, I want that. It's the, you know, you look at them and go, hey, they're really good looking. I want that. Let's just go. Stone brick. I'm just getting rid of a few things at the moment. Yeah, if you're interested in... you know, someone of a particular gender, you are going to be attracted towards them, and if anyone can honestly tell me that they have never looked at someone they were attracted towards like a piece of meat, then I will call them a liar. Because it's how you're programmed. I mean, it's not a good quality, not going to say that, but it's how you're programmed. You're supposed to go, or you are predisposed to go, I want that. And the difference is, you know, as a intelligent being, you handle that in various ways without being, you know, a cave person about it. I'm gonna make this a little, maybe I'll make it several stories tall, because we're gonna need it. But anyway, that's, you know, that's something that bothers me, because it's like, alright, I have looked at an attractive female more than once in my life and gone, ooh, that's pretty, I wish I could touch it. And yeah, I'm not gonna deny that. Anyone who ever denies that they have done that when there's someone they think of as pretty, you know, is lying. I mean, we all objectify everything we like. That's how it works. It is something you are supposed to attempt to obtain. Or at least that's how it works mentally. I don't know. It bothers me when people pretend that... Because, alright, I can understand, yes, it's bad quality. And, you know, you shouldn't do things like, I don't know, open a restaurant chain entirely, you know, based around that concept, because that's really damn tacky. But at the same time, please don't pretend that you haven't done the same thing with whatever it is you find attractive too. You know, if you're complaining about it, could you just argue that the restaurant chain is tacky and not it objectifies women? Because I think it's also insulting to the women that you don't treat them like they're intelligent enough to take care of themselves. That seems like it's just as bad. I need to go get... And is it worse to treat women like an object or treat them like a small child because you think you're smarter than them? This is just what I want to know, because I'd like a clear answer, because seems to me like they've got a job, it pays them money, they're kind of breaking even on, you know, the matter. I'm not going to say, like, I'm not going to name companies because, you know, don't want to get in trouble. Alright, we're going to make it another story. Why the hell not? But yeah, it seems to me like if everyone is getting, I'm going to put something out of the matter, then just move along and find someone else to complain about. Now, I'll admit, if you run into a company that specifically only hires attractive women, even though, you know, or, hell, a company that hires only attractive women in general, that's not fair. And I think that needs to have bullshit called. So, by bullshit I mean like all sorts of equal rights organizations. But, you know, that's just my thought. Stop pretending it's objectification, or that objectification is bad when you do it too. And stop pretending, you know, stop paying attention to that and start paying attention to the real parts where it matters. 'Cause I don't care if an ugly woman waits on me at a restaurant or not. I really don't. To be honest, I have a friend who is a waitress and not all that attractive, but she's also a very sweet and wonderful person and one hell of a waitress. And that is pretty much what matters to me in a waitress. Can you, you know, can you competently take my order? Yes. Awesome. You have qualified as a waitress in my book. It should not be, you know, how good do your tits look in a short skirt and, you know, a tiny outfit. That doesn't actually have any relevance whatsoever on how fast I get my food or how accurate, you know, the waitress was on taking it. It does not affect my meal. Oh yes, I'm sure there are a lot of people that go out of their way to, go to restaurants with attractive wait staff. And, alright, fine. I'm gonna go to the restaurant with the good food, because you know what? I'm a fat ass. And I like food, and that's why I go to the places with good food. Alright. You know, that's just my pet peeve, I suppose. Do you want equality? Because a lot of people never think about equality for the ugly people. I gotta be honest there. I am a homely son of a bitch. And whenever anyone talks about, you know, one thing or another, I know I am not included in that particular equation. I am the, I don't know, what the hell would politicians call it? I am the UG percent. It's just... Actually, well, this is America. I am the 98% that no one wants to hear about. I'm not gonna be one of those people that pretends there's something great about, you know, the population of America being, you know, largely overrated. Or, sorry, the United States. This is not America. Because, no, that's retarded. And I don't think you should be too proud about that sort of thing, in all honesty, because what that says to me is, well, what that says to me is someone being insanely, you know, patriotic when there's no need or call for it. So I've actually heard people say, well, you know, that's because we have plenty of, you know, food, unlike some. I'm like, well, alright, we do. You know, some of us. I mean, some people have food. I have food. I actually don't eat that much, but I'm a lazy asshole because I sit around for like 6 hours a day because I have to, because I take care of my mother, and that requires me to sit still and do nothing for large portions of the night until I'm needed. I literally can't exercise because it would make noise and wake up everyone in the house. I used to exercise a lot. I mean, I've never been skinny. I am genetically fat. As much as people might argue about whether or not that is possible, I used to exercise, diet, and still weighed 250 pounds, most of which was not muscle. So, you know, I'm genetically fat. People can argue what they want. There is pretty much no arguing that fat with me. That works. But, I'll figure out what to do here in a moment. But, yeah, I mean, don't argue that we have plenty, because all that means is we're wasting it, and that makes us horrible. We should not, yeah, need a drink here. That sort of behavior really annoys me. Oh yeah, I also shrank down because, alright, that monster spawner is so efficient. If you're willing to take half an hour, you can get yourself up to ridiculously high levels. So I just shrank the room down and put the cube around it, and let me go show you that real quick, actually. I think I can make this. Ow, my knees. That's wrong. Yeah, and you'll see the reason I put this in place is because it was the only place I could actually put a light source, because otherwise monsters would spawn in there. But yeah, you'll get a lot of, a hell of a lot of stuff for that. I mean, it doesn't look too good, but, you know, that'll do. Is this bottom floor? Yes. Maybe no. I need to put these in at some point. Damn it. I realize Alright, let me see. I need to make a pile of chests. A big pile of chests. Alright, let me just grab 1, 2 of those, and I'll make a fucking stack of 64, because why not? But, yeah, I don't know. There are certain things that bother me, like I said, the objectification thing, the bragging about, you know, the wrong thing, because there are a lot of reasons not to be too proud about being an American, but there are just as many reasons, or, you know, a citizen of the United States, I should say, but there are just as many reasons, as far as I'm concerned, to be proud. However, I'd like people to stop being proud because of the insane reasons. I just, like, we waste more food than some countries ever see in a year. Woo! Like, no woo, no woo. Stop with the woo, please. And I know there are a lot of people that argue that, you know, there's reasons not to be proud to be an American, or, you know, there are more reasons not to be proud to be an American. My, you know, stance on the matter is, well, if you don't live here, that's your opinion, man. And what do you want? I don't have anything against this country, or I wouldn't live here. At least I should say. I obviously see more good than bad, or I wouldn't live here. Let's be honest, where in the hell else in the world are you going to run into so many lunatics? That's what it's going to sound strange, but one of the things I love about this country is the absolute bloody goddamn lunatics. This country is full of them. This country was founded by them. You know, there's nothing in this country that should be considered sane. I'm going to start doing some absolutely insane organizing, but that's going to be later. Right now, I'm going to do something else, and you're probably all going to wonder why, but I'll tell you why, because this has been bothering me for ages. I need to grow more of these trees. That's the wrong type of tree, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. Oh, damn. Maybe that for other things. That. Now, this has been bothering me for ages. There you go. At the same time, I'd like to mention that while I leave the objectification or viewing people as objects is, you know, part of human nature, treating them like objects, no. That's an entirely different kettle of fish. Always be respectful to people until they prove to you that they don't deserve it. Then flip them off and leave. This is the best advice I can ever give anyone. You can run into some really awesome people. And you can run into some really, you know, tremendous hosebags. And if you're not careful, you might treat a really awesome person like a hosebag. And, that's not cool. That's not cool at all. So the best advice I can give anyone in life is, don't be a douche. Which I always wondered, you know. Alright, that is literally the French word for wash. That's don't be a wash. And I know in theory what they mean. They're referring to a specific use of that word, but once again, my, you know, personal foibles with language, that's one of the ones that bothers me. Don't be a wash. Or, I believe, it's also the French word for shower. This is gonna look better. This floor, the multicolored floor. I see, I need to... I do not want to use that on these. But yeah, that's just one of those weird things. I don't know. Be nice to people until they prove to you that you shouldn't be nice to them. That's the best advice I can ever give anyone. Because they will eventually prove to you whether or not you should be nice to them. That's the wonderful thing about human nature. An asshole will always come out as an asshole eventually. Alright. Now, trying to think what else. Man, I really need to stop going into those rants. It's like a fucking weird-ass after-school special. And not even a good after-school special. Most of you guys are way too young to remember some of the after-school specials that were on when I was a child, but they were god-awful. I remember there was one that did so much promise. As you know, I like horror. I've always liked horror. There was one after-school special that was actually presented as a Tales from the Crypt. And I heard about it like 6 months in advance. And I waited. I thought it was going to be so great. And I don't... You know, I was young at the time. Like, I think like 6 or 7. And I don't even remember I don't remember the details on it. It might not have been Tales from the Crypt itself. It was something horror related. But, I don't remember the details itself. I remember that by the end of it, I was actually crying. It was so disappointing. That almost ended poorly. I know. Because it would always be, and you know, that's the thing about those after-school special things. It was always such a stupid moral that your parents had, you know, if they had any interest in your safety, would have already instilled in you multiple times. Like, you shouldn't get in the car with strangers. Yeah, I have known this literally since I was 7. Or since I was like, before I was able to understand the concept of strangers, I probably knew this. Yeah. It's just, really... Can we move on to something else, like something actually useful for kids that they might not know yet? Man, that actually works really quickly. I'm just gonna use it. You know, something that probably hasn't come up in day-to-day life. Like, remember, kids, don't, you know, huff later fluid, or, you know, don't drink, or don't eat ham past its expiration date. You might end up with some sort of a horrible stomach bug. That would be useful. But, yeah, the after-school specials were always the same things you heard. Look both ways before crossing the street. And, as a small child, you couldn't help but go, why did I just watch this? I feel like now I want to run out into traffic. And you would. I mean, not that you wouldn't run off into traffic, but you would feel that way. Like, somehow, you had been betrayed by, like I said, like Tales from the Crypt or something. But, yeah, it was... Why did I watch this? Why did I waste my time? Why is some retarded child out there running into traffic and jumping into the cars of strangers who then give him candy? That's the one that bothered me, you know. Never take candy from strangers. Alright, yeah, that's sound logic. But what if you really fucking want candy? I mean, hear me out here. Little kids are fast. So, some creepy guy wants to give you candy. If you are on the ball, there is no saying you couldn't get that candy and then fucking run. No, that's a horrible advice. Okay, as an adult, if a stranger offers you candy, go ahead and take it. I mean, he might not be a creepy guy, he might just be a lunatic. And, you know, the whole strangers offer you candy thing. What about the Easter Bunny? I've never met the fucking Easter Bunny in person, have you? Why would I take candy from someone who I don't know, but then apparently breaks into my house once a year in order to hide eggs around my house? And what type of lunatic does that anyway? You know, there's all sorts of, you know, conflicting information you're taught as a child. Those alone. I'm gonna put these down because these will keep monsters from killing us in our sleep. Actually, how do we move this? Alright. This is gravel, was it? Gravel. But yeah, that's... I don't know. There's all sorts of conflicting information they teach kids. I'll just put that. You know what, I'll put a pumpkin there anyway. Why the fuck not? You know what, I'm sorry, as an adult, if a stranger offers me candy, I'm probably gonna take it. I'll probably wait to eat any of it till later, because it's better that way. Fuck this. I'll just put them wherever it goes. Oh lord, I'm not getting it. Alright, where's, signs chest is somewhere upstairs. I'm gonna grab a sign and put down these books somewhere up here. And there's also, going to be a whole lot of organizing that I do off camera. Yeah, seriously, as an adult, if a stranger offers you candy, take it. I mean, it's probably drugged. I'm not saying that this is a great idea, but you know what, fucking take it. You're an adult, you can make your own decisions. As a kid, yeah, he's probably trying to hurt you, so don't take it. I'm bad at these, at advice. So, this is where I'm going to call it. I'm going to do a lot of organizing, as I said, and I actually said it on purpose that time. So, I will see you all next time when we will probably have this a little more organized. Peace out, y'all.